Hello, good morning, my dear students. Welcome back. We could not see, I could not see you, you could not see me for some days, for some gap. Okay, let us today I am going to teach you, or you are going to learn the new chapter. It is chapter number 5, a sunny morning. It is a sunny morning. It is a play. Play means what? Drama. Actually, it is a lengthy chapter indeed. It is why I have decided to show this one in 2 parts. Today I am going to teach first part. In the next session, I will teach you second part. It is divided into 2 parts. Now, a play means a drama. This is the mixture of dialogues, full dialogues. It is why you must understand the actions and dialogues very well. Today I will say the summary of this one. You must catch. After this session is over, you must read the textbook very well. You must read the notes provided by us. You must read that one. Then only you can understand. Now, one foremost important thing you must notice and observe that it should be learned by you as a movie, colorful movie. While I am saying actions are important, dialogues are important, you feel that movie is going on. You should not think any other thing. Should not think about any other thing. You feel that it is like a movie going on, going on. When I say an action is going on, you must feel that that is going on in front of you like a picture, cinema, movie. Otherwise, not possible to understand the main theme of this chapter. It is like a colorful movie. It contains some flashback story. Flashback story, how you have come to understand the poem When You Are Old, W.B. Yeats. Present time, they are young. They must feel about their old age in future. It is called a semi-flashback. Again, the gardener, present condition, old. Past flashback, young, rivalry. When you are old, love present, future, no love. The gardener, present old, previous flashback, young people, Taman and Baswaya, rivalry, fighting. In a similar fashion, in this one colorful movie, the story starts on a sunny morning. What is the meaning of this title? Sunny morning means hot morning, bright shine morning, very hot sun indeed. Not cold, very hot morning. This story takes place in a park in Madrid, in Spain. Madrid, the capital city of Spain. In Spain. Spain means nation, not country. Country is different, nation is different. Country means small. This is village side. We are learning so blunder and bluff English. Pure meaning of the country is a village. We must say nation. Spain is a nation, but let us you take that only as you feel that it is a country, no problem. So, this story takes place on a sunny morning in a park. Story is taking place? No. Dialogues are taking place. Action is not taking place. Dialogues are taking place between 2 characters. So, moreover, this story starts in a park, ends in a park with the flashback. 3 flashback stories. 1 is real, 2 are fake. First I will explain these characters. Don Gonzalo, male person. His other name is his cousin. His cousin and Don Gonzalo both are same. 1 person, 2 names. Like Basavaya, Sangoji. Tamana, old man, the gardener. You must remember all the actions which are over. It is It helps you to recall or store that one in your mind. Don Gonzalo, his cousin, his age is 70-year-old in current situation. In the park. Next, he has one assistant, Junito, his assistant, Junito, male person. Donna Lara, female, lady, 70-year-old, another name for her is best friend. When she was young, best friend is the name given by her. When he was young, his name is given as his cousin. Duplicate name, duplicate name. Real name, real name. Next. Petra, her maid. Whose maid? Donna Lara's assistant. Maid means girl. Assistant must be used only for male persons, not for female young girls. Yeah. Next, the merchant of Valencia. Okay. These all are the characters. Next, this is very, very important. Divide this story into 4 parts. First one, stages. Park scene. Park scene means this Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara are speaking or talking in a park in Madrid, in Spain nation. First scene, park scene, it is a 6-mark question. Park scene, they are quarreling, they are fighting, they are teasing each other. Donna Lara is teasing this Don Gonzalo very much. He is horrible indeed. It is unbearable for Don Gonzalo. In some cases, he could not answer the questions of this Donna Lara. Joking is there and wit and humor. Wit means what? Immediate dialogues, retaliation. How each other are quarreling, joking, teasing, provoking, very angry. Angry scene, cool scene, happy scene, romantic scene, a mixture of all kind of scene in this park scene. First 6-mark question. Next, love story. The love story when Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara were young, they had one love affair. They were about to marry, but that marriage was broken by the parents of Donna Lara. And what kind of love story? It is explained in the second category. It is called a real story, not a fake story. Then Don Gonzalo, when he was fighting with the merchant of Valencia, he had to leave this Valencia native city of Don Gonzalo. Why? What is the reason? It is explained. 2 death stories. Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara are talking in a park, but they both of them created fake stories. It is called a fictitious story. Fiction. Fictitious story. They created their own death stories. What kind of death story did they create? It is explained. These are the 4-mark 4 stages. Next, 4-mark questions. Describe the park scene. What kind of park scene is there? It is explained. What? Quarreling and teasing, joke, finally cool down, joking and romantic dialogues are there. Only dialogues. Actions are not there. Dialogues. Actions are exposed through the dialogues of Donna Lara and Don Gonzalo. Next, describe the park scene. How does Lara describe the love story? 1 out of 4 questions is compulsory. First one appears for 6 mark. This one for these 3 belong to 4 mark. Or there is no rule now. The particular question is reserved under 4 mark only. This question is only for 6 mark. There is no rule. There is no single rule. In second you say English. Now, what are the circumstances that led Don Gonzalo flee Valencia? That means, why did Don Gonzalo leave Valencia city? It is the 3rd question. 4th question. Describe death or fake or fictitious story of Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara. What kind of death stories they created in a park? They did not go there. They were living, they had love affair, it was broken, they went away, again they are meeting. Once upon a time, they were young lovers. Later, they were separated. Again, they are meeting there in a park when they have become very old indeed. When these two, Tom Gonzalo and Donna Lara were young, each other were loving each other. Both of them were ready to marry, but the parents of this Donna Lara did not allow her to marry Don Gonzalo. They wanted her to marry the merchant of Valencia. He was very powerful. It is why they were separated. Actually, they were married again, different girl and boy. Again, after a gap of nearly 30 to 40 years, they are meeting in this park. They are recalling their flashback stories. Recalling flashback story, love story, they are saying their death story in a fake manner. It is a theme of the lesson. So what are the compulsory three introductory lines in this play, in this lesson, in this chapter? See. A Sunday morning is a one act play. Scene, there is only one scene. That's all. It doesn't contain 5 scenes like this Romeo and Juliet drama, 5 scenes. But this play contains only one scene, means one act. Okay. A Sunday morning is a one act play that comically presents the meeting. Comically means comedy. Presents the meeting of two once upon a time lovers. Meeting of Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara. Once upon a time they were young lovers. In a park, where which nation? Spain, Madrid, capital city. Madrid is the city, is a city, and in Spain, and in a park written by. This story is written by two brothers. Okay, Quinton brothers, Seraphim and Joaquin Quinton brothers. Quinton brothers. See, Seraphim and Joaquin Quinton brothers, who are known as the Golden Boys of Madrid Theatre in Spain. It is an award. Golden Boys of Madrid Theatre is an award presented to these two brothers for doing excellent work in English literature indeed. Now, second, the play takes place in a retired corner, cool and calm in a corner of the park in Madrid. The play revolves means the story belongs to two central characters. Only two persons' stories are connected or created as one. So, central characters Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara, who are the 70-year-old people. In this park, they are 70-year-old people. Lara and her maid Petra entered the park on a Sunday morning. Not Sunday morning, Sunday hot morning. So, when she enters, what happened? When Don Gonzalo enters the park, what happened? It is the first 4 marks. One more thing, you must remember that you can score nearly 12 marks by learning this lesson very well. How? 6 mark question 1 or 4 mark question 1 will appear. 5 mark question surely for reported speech question number 27. Because this one, the mixture of full dialogues, no, it is why they will. I can't say that this lesson is reserved for the sake of reported speech. No. There is no rule at all in English in PUC level. It is why 1 6 mark question or 4 mark question, 5 mark question 1 come. This reported speech plus 1 mark. You can score 12 marks easily if you can follow the teaching indeed. Now, Lara and her maid Petra enter the park. From this dialogue or from this action, this story begins. How this story takes place. Okay, this will be explained. Please don't forget that you must treat this session, my teaching, as a movie. Picture is going on in front of you. It is the main thing what you should do. You feel that picture is going on. Whatever I am saying, you feel that that picture is going on, colorful picture. Then only you can understand this play. Otherwise, everything will be confusing. Okay, I will start explaining today only park scene in this part because it is a lengthy chapter indeed. It is why I am going to teach you or explain the park scene in this session itself. Okay. So, introduction is over. Now, second half in the first part starts now. Now, it is called park scene. It is a mixture of annoyment. Annoying means what? Angry, joking, teasing, quarreling. It is a mixture of good and bad. It is why you must be careful in forward. One thing you should not forget that you must treat this teaching session as a movie. Cinema is going on. It is why I have drawn a beautiful park picture. See how beautiful this is a park. Do you feel happy or not? Yeah, I know that I am very poor at drawing. Please manage with this simple picture. It is a park in Madrid city in Spain. So, see, parks. Trees are here. It is the way, road inside the park. Path, it is called path. Benches, bench 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 benches are here. Donna Lara and her maid, servant, assistant enter the park. This is the beginning of the story. Donna Lara and Don Gonzalo, along with their servants, going out of the park makes the end of this story. In the first session, Donna Lara, Petra, their dialogues will appear. Now, first stage. Donna Lara and Petra enter. Appearance, seat in bench. Petra, guard, breadcrumbs, went away, bread feed. First stage out of 4 stages. Then what happened? Now see. Donna Lara and her maid Petra are entering the park. Feel it is a movie, colorful movie. Okay. Donna Lara and Petra are entering the park. Donna Lara is aged 70 years, but she looks very young now also, very handsome. Handsome is given word in the textbook. I use same word, not beautiful, handsome, white hair. Mentally, physically, she is very strong. She doesn't appear like 70-year-old, 70-year-aged lady. She has one maid assistant. Her name is Petra. Her age is only 20 years. Donna Lara and Petra are entering the park. Donna Lara is carrying a parasol. Parasol means an umbrella. She can use that one as a walking stick indeed. Both of them are entering. Donna Lara is saying that, thank God, my bench is vacant. This full bench is vacant. Other all benches are occupied by the visitors in the park. These 2 persons are entering the park and she comes here and she sits on the bench. Petra is standing here. Donna Lara is telling Petra. Petra is impatient. She is eagerly waiting to go away from Donna Lara. Why? Petra loves the guard of the park. It is why Petra wants to meet him very soon. She is in a hurry. Lovers always want to meet in a hurry, no. It is why Petra is eagerly waiting to go away from Donna Lara. Donna Lara knows this one very well. Petra, I know that you love that God. That God is yours. Petra says, he doesn't belong to me. He belongs to the path. Then Donna Lara says, he belongs to you more than to the path. Then Petra is about to go away from Donna Lara. Again Donna Lara calls back, hey Petra, come here. She is very angry. What do you want, Senora? Senora means madam. Don means sir, Senora means madam. So what do you want? I want bread crumbs. What is the meaning of bread crumbs? Means pieces of bread. Breads, no word, pieces of bread, that is called shoals or shells of pieces of bread and shoals of bread, I think. Bread crumbs, C-R-U-M-B-S, pieces of bread. She wants to offer those pieces of bread to the birds which are in the park. It is why Petra took out bread pieces, this bread crumbs, and gave it to Donna Lara, and she went away to meet her lover. Who is her lover? The guard of the park. She went away. Donna Lara has started to give the bread crumbs to the birds, and she took out three plentiful means full hands of 3 times, and had thrown away. And so many different type of birds have come there, and they started to feed on them. Birds are eating breadcrumbs. No. Birds are feeding on the breadcrumbs. It is the correct English sentence and structure. You must catch these all things. Otherwise, not possible to catch the new words in deep. Now, so Petra goes away to meet the bird. Donna Lara is sitting and she is throwing the breadcrumbs towards the birds. Different type of pirate, lazy fellow, big head, different birds. It is not possible to explain everything over this online itself. Once you come to the classroom, I will teach this lesson for 4 days. I promise you, I will teach reported speech for 15 hours. Now one should lose 1 mark also under any type of question. It is my promise to you, my dear students, today itself. Okay. Now, so Donna Lara, now birds are feeding on the breadcrumbs. It is the first stage. First stage is over. If you have not understood, first you read the textbook and again watch this video until this stage. Without understanding the first stage, don't go away from the first stage to enter second stage now second stage. Gonzalo, Junito, appearance, blaming 3 feet, came near Lara, scared away birds. Lara told, be careful, public park, why complain 3 feet occupied, God serves justice, lost his bench, angry. Now, what is the scene? Now I will switch over to that movie. It is the screen, it is the script. Now I will start from this side. Now, Don Gonzalo and his assistant Junito. Junito is a young man. Young girl, young man, but both of them don't have any contact. This Junito loves one nurse. Nurse means young girls, they are taking care of babies who are left out by the parents who want to speak. Parents will be busy. New parents, young parents, okay? They will leave their young babies into the care of some nurse maids. They are young nurses in there. Nurse. So he loves one nurse there. So here Don Gonzalo and Janito are entering the park. What is the appearance of Don Gonzalo? Means Don Gonzalo's age is 70 years. And he is impatient. And he has one gouty. This is called one Gouty. Gouty means giant pain. Those who have this knee giant pain, they cannot walk properly. They have to drag the leg in this order. They cannot lift the foot. Indeed, it is like this fellow is walking in the park by dragging his feet. Dragging means what? pushing his feet, is unable to walk properly. How do we walk indeed? He is coming, and when he sees here, his general regular bench is occupied by the three priests. Three priests means just church fathers. Three priests, three church fathers are sitting in his regular bench. It is why he is very much angry. See, Donna Lara comes here and occupies one full bench here, one person in one bench. It is the regular bench of Don Gonzalo. It is occupied by the three priests. Because of this action, this Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara could meet each other. This story can continue. Then he comes here and he is very impatient. He is blaming what? The three priests have occupied my bench. They don't have any other work. Simply they are praying by sitting on the bench. Their seat might have been glued, means applying a Fevicol onto their back and sitting on the bench. It is why they are not leaving this bench very soon indeed. And authorities should have provided more and more seats indeed. It is why he was in search of full bench, vacant bench. He wants full bench for himself. In that particular bench, no one should be sitting. He came here nothing, and he came here, he saw Donna Lara. When he comes near Donna Lara, what are they? Birds are there. What are they doing? They are feeding on the bread crumbs. When he comes here, when he is shouting like a mad person and he is dragging, making sound by walking, then what happened? All birds have flown away. All birds went away from this spot. Which spot? Donna Lara's bench indeed. Then Donna Lara loves birds so much. It is why now the Donna Lara is very angry. When he is walking, he is scared away the birds. Means what? The birds are afraid and have flown away from the place of this bench where this Donna Lara is sitting. Then what happened? Donna Lara told Don Gonzalo to be careful. Oh man, walk carefully. Birds are feeding on the breadcrumbs. It is why you must walk carefully. Then he replied, oh, I don't know who you are, madam. This bench, this place, park belongs to public park. I have the public park indeed. I have the right to walk. I have the right to do anything. It is why this place is a public park. It is why you, madam, you don't have any right to tell me to be careful. Then what happened? This Donna Lara is already angry. Why? This Don Gonzalo has scared away the birds which were feeding on the breadcrumbs. It is why Donna Lara taunted him, teased him. Then, oh mister, why did you complain that your bench is occupied by the three benches? Yes, retaliation. It is called what? Tit for tat. When this Don Gonzalo told her that this park is a public park, then she asks him why he complained that his seat is occupied by the three benches. That means, is Don Gonzalo the owner of the bench? This one. It is why he was very much angry. He says she is a senile lady, mad person. She should be at home doing japam, counting beads and netting. Netting means doing some embroidery work indeed. And he blames her, and he again goes away from this Donna Lara's place in search of a suitable, fully vacant bench indeed. It is why he goes away from Donna Lara after scaring away the birds, and he goes away in search of these benches indeed. Then when he goes away from this spot, then Donna Lara is saying that he has scared away the birds. It is why God has punished him by taking Don Gonzalo has lost his bench. It is the punishment given by God indeed. It is why God has served him the justice. It is why he has lost his pen and she is very much angry. This Don Gonzalo is very much furious and he is very much tired indeed. Perspiration means he is sweating so much indeed, and he is walking, and he along with him his assistant or servant Johnny Junito also is walking. It is called second stage out of 4 stages. Now next stage, third stage starts. See, Gonzalo not found any bench, sat on Lara's bench. Good morning. Why again? Should take permission. Benches, public property. Why complain? 3 repeats. It is called what? Third stage. Okay, no problem. So, Don Gonzalo is in search of the full vacant bench indeed. He could not find any bench indeed. Again he came back to Lara. Why? In all remaining benches, 2 or 3 persons are sitting. In this bench, only 1 person is sitting. Who is that person? Donna Lara. This is a big bench. Donna Lara is sitting in one corner of the bench. This place, remaining place is vacant. Empty, not vacant indeed. It is why this Don Gonzalo comes to this bench and he sits in the another corner of the bench. One side Lara, another side Gonzalo. Then he was wearing one hat. Hat means this cap or hat, and he turned this one and he greeted Donna Lara, good morning. Then Donna Lara, what she should have told, good morning. If you say good morning to me, I must say good morning in this. It is the formality or it is protocol. Then what happens here? When Don Gonzalo greeted her, good morning, she did not reply good morning. She asked him, why are you here again, man? Why are you again? Why do you come again to my bench only? Then he says, good morning should be answered by good morning itself. That means what? If I say good morning, oh lady, you should greet me good morning itself. Then she did not say anything. Okay. Then what happened? Donna Lara told Don Gonzalo that before sitting beside her, he should have taken the permission of Donna Lara. You should have taken my permission, mister, before sitting beside me. Then he says, this park belongs to public. This is a public park, public place. This permission is unnecessary. It is not required. Again she is taunting. Then why did you complain? Why were you shouting that your bench is occupied by the 3 priests? That means what? This is not a public bench. It is a public bench only. Then why did Don Gonzalo complain that it is his personal bench then? If this whole park is a public place, isn't this bench a public bench indeed? This is the question is risen by this Donna Lara. It is why he was very angry indeed. Then anyhow, he wants to continue by sitting. He was looking at Donna Lara angrily indeed, and she and he are talking now. What is the conversation between Donna Lara and Don Gonzalo? It is explained in the 4th stage. It is very, very crucial because there are so many jokes. Some actions are mixed indeed. It is why you must be careful in understanding stage 4. It is very, very important indeed. So, these are 3 stages, Donna Lara and Petra. Here Don Gonzalo and Janito. Don Gonzalo is sitting beside Donna Lara in the same bench. Final stage. Stage number 4, started to clean his shoe with a handkerchief, shoe brush as a handkerchief, neighbor's right, Janito a book, versus puts on enormous pair of glasses, reading class, hunting, on Sunday, kill time, allowed to read, a pinch of snuff, 5, 3 times sneezes, reading aloud, excuse, Lara felt kind for him, reading without glass, by heart, friend of Jorilla, Becker and Camper Amer, and met him in Valencia, native of Valencia. Until here, this park scene, wit and humor, jokes, angry, teasing and friendship. Finally, this one gives friendship. This scene creates a friendship between Donna Lara and Don Gonzalo. Until now, they don't know each other. Donna Lara and Don Gonzalo don't know that they were once upon lovers indeed. It is why this scene is creating friendship between Donna Lara and Don Gonzalo. Now, so here what happens? Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara are sitting in the same bench. Donna Lara and Don Gonzalo. Don't ask me. Donna Lara first or Don Gonzalo first or this right side or left side or is there any birds are there? It is unnecessary. What I say, it is the law. That's all. Okay. So Don Gonzalo is sitting in the one corner of the bench. Donna Lara is sitting in one corner of the bench. Don Gonzalo started to clean his shoe. There is some dust on his shoe. It is why he took out his handkerchief. He took out his handkerchief and started to clean his shoe. There was some dust. He started to wipe out the dust on his shoe. Then Donna Lara teased him. Do you use a handkerchief as a shoe brush? Have you understood? Oh, mister, do you use a handkerchief as a shoe brush? Then Don Gonzalo asked, why not? Then Donna Lara questioned him again. Do you use a shoe brush as a handkerchief? Have you understood? Using handkerchief as a shoe brush is okay. Then again Donna Lara is asking Don Gonzalo, do you use shoe brush as a handkerchief? Then Don Gonzalo did not have any reply. Then he told him, he asked her, what right do you have to put this question? What right do you have to question me? Then she replied, it is a neighbor's right. Why neighbors? The both of them are sitting on the same bench. It is why they have become now neighbors or neighbors. Then this Don Gonzalo could not bear that tease or insult. Then he ordered his assistant, this servant Jonito, to give him book. Then Jonito took out one book from his pocket and gave that book to Don Gonzalo. What is that book? It is a book which contains so many verses. Verses means poems. Then he took out. Then he started to read. Then Jonito went out from that place to meet his girlfriend or lover, the nurse. Petra already has gone to meet her lover, the god. Here Jonito went to meet his lover. Then he puts on enormous pair of glasses. He took out one big pair of glasses with specs. He started to wear one big size of specs. And again he took out one magnifying glass. Reading glasses means magnifying glass. So he took out, you feel that it is an enormous pair of glasses, and he took out this small kind of magnifying glass means Bhuta Kannadi. And he is holding this book. And he is adjusting to read the poems which are in that book given by Jonito. And he was adjusting. Then this Donna Lara teased him. I thought that you are taking out telescope indeed. She teased him by saying that he might have been trying to use a telescope to read the book. Again he became very angry. He says, I don't like to listen, hear unnecessary comments. Then this is teasing is over. Now reading class. Then Donna Lara asked Don Gonzalo whether he goes on hunting. Can he hunt? He says, yes, I hunt. I hunt. Hunting means shooting in the forest. Okay. I used to go on hunting on Sundays with my gun and dog. Who is saying this? Don Gonzalo is telling Donna Lara that he goes on hunting on Sundays and he takes along with him his dog and gun will be there with him. Then he says, I will go on hunting on Sundays to kill the time. Then this Don Gonzalo says that he goes on hunting on Sundays to kill the time, means passing the time. Donna Lara is teasing him, you are fit to kill the time only, not the animals. Then he says, hey, listen, I have killed one wild pig. It is the skin of this one is there in my private room. Then Donna Lara says, there is a skin of tiger in my this private room. Do you feel that I have hunted that tiger? You are talking very silly indeed. So in this order, both of them are teasing or joking. Not joking, teasing each other, blaming each other indeed. Then this fellow Don Gonzalo wants to read that book. Before he starts reading that one, he took out one small box indeed. What is there in that box means snuff. Snuff means nasha. Nasha for eating or for seeing nasha pudi to put inside the nose and inhaling so deeply indeed. Then he took out a box and he took a pinch of snuff, a small dose of snuff, and he took that one inside and he offered that snuff box to Donna Lara. She too likes snuff indeed, and she said that it is a fine indeed. Then Donna Lara asked Don Gonzalo whether he sneezes means sinadu, hachi, in this order. Then Don Gonzalo replied, he sneezes 3 times after taking snuff. Snuff means nasha. Then Donna Lara too said that he too sneezes 3 times after taking a pinch of snuff any time. Then both of them one by one sneezes 3 times indeed. So a pinch of snuff has made friendship between this Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara. Then Don Gonzalo asked Donna Lara if she felt upset if he read this poem aloud only. Aloud means loudly. Then she says no problem. Then Donna Lara, after taking snuff, she became very cool and calm. She started to feel sorry for Don Gonzalo. Why? He was wearing very big size of glasses and using magnifying glass, reading glass to read the poem. She says, I feel very sorry for you. You are using so big size. Don't you feel troubled indeed? Then he asked, oh Donna, oh madam, can you read any poem or any line without using glass indeed? She was not wearing. Yes, I have keen eyesight, means strong eyesight. It is why Donna Lara said that she doesn't need any glass to read anything. Then Don Gonzalo gave that book to Donna Lara. Donna Lara took that one and she read. 20 years passed, some poems or some lines are there. She could read that poem in that book without using any specs or glasses. Okay. Then this Don Gonzalo was surprised. Then she says inside her heart, it is called aside. Aside means silently. Oh, mister, you are a fool indeed. I have memorized that line. I have by hearted. I know each and every word in that poem by heart only. It is why she could read that line without using glass. That means what? This Donna Lara is cheating this Don Gonzalo. This cheating creates next cheating. This cheating action takes us to next cheating action done by D'Angelo and Donna Lara to both of them. Then she could read that one, and then Donna Lara asked D'Angelo whether he liked poems or verses. Then D'Angelo says, I am fond of verses. I like poems indeed. I am a great friend of, there are three names, see, Jorilla, not Gorilla, Jorilla, Baker and Campomer. Once more, Jorilla, Baker and Campomer. These three belong to this Spain in this. Spanish writers are poets. Spanish literature persons. So then he met Jorilla in the USA at the age of 6 indeed, and he is a great friend of Campomer. He met Campomer in Valencia. Valencia is a big city. Now to Valencia is there on the shore of the sea in Spain indeed, and this D'Angelo said that he is the native of Valencia city in Spain. Then Donna Lara was shocked indeed. What? Are you the native of this Valencia city? Yes. I know one girl. She was living in a big villa. Villa means house, big bungalow. Her name maybe he has become so old. He could not understand. There was a beautiful girl. She was living in a villa named Maricela. Maricela is the name of the bungalow or house which was in Valencia. There was one beautiful girl who was living. This fellow, D'Angelo, starts to say about one beautiful girl who was living in Maricela when he was young indeed, when she was young indeed, but it comes under the category of second stage, means second person. Until here it is called the PART indeed. My dear students, watch the video again and again, understand. First after this one, watch this video once more, understand the lesson which is in the, read the textbook indeed. Until here you read. Now, we will discuss about 1 mark questions. Until here, it is a 6 mark answer. Whatever the story I have said, it is the answer to first question. Describe the purpose. Describe the purpose. Now we will discuss 1 mark questions. 1 mark questions are very important. Okay. What is the age of Donna Lara? 70 years. What is her maid's name? Maid's means assistant name, Petra. How old is D'Angelo? 70 years. What is the name of the disease which he is suffering from? Gouty, G-O-U-T-Y, Gouty. What is the name of the assistant of D'Angelo? Johnny. Okay. What is the age of Petra? 20 years. Okay. Where is this story taking place? In a retired corner of a park in Spain. This one. Next up. Who have occupied the regular bench of D'Angelo? 3 priests. Okay. What did Donna Lara give the birds? Breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs. Okay. Who is the lover of Petra? The guard of the park. Next. How many priests are sitting on the regular bench of D'Angelo? 3 priests. Okay. Next. Where did D'Angelo finally decide to sit? Beside this Donna Lara's, this in the corner of the bench where Donna Lara is sitting, or on the bench of this Donna Lara. In this one. Next. What were the birds feeding on? What are birds eating? No. What were the birds feeding? Feeding on means breadcrumbs. How much breadcrumbs did Donna Lara throw towards the birds? 3 plentiful hand crumbs. 3 plentiful of hand. This bread crumbs in this one. What did D'Angelo scare away the birds in this one? Next one. What did D'Angelo take out to read the verse in the book? That's an enormous pair of glass and reading glass. These two should be. What did D'Angelo use to clean his shoe? handkerchief. His handkerchief or handkerchief? A handkerchief, no problem. Then, when did Don Gonzalo usually go on hunting? On Sundays. Next, what made peace between Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara? A pinch of snuff is one. How many times did Don Gonzalo and Donna Lara sneeze? Three times. What made them sneeze three times? A pinch of snuff indeed. Next one. How was Donna Lara able to read the poem without any class? Because she knew every word by heart only. Then, where did Don Gonzalo meet Jorilla, the writer, Spanish writer, in the USA? Which is the native city of Don Gonzalo? Valencia. Where did Don Gonzalo meet his great friend Campomer? Campomer means writer, person in Valencia city in Spain. Name any two of Spanish writers: Jorilla, Baker, Campomer. This is the theme of first stage, first half of this session. Full session is over. In this session, this first half is taken. In the next session, I will continue this one. Be careful. Next session is not so problematic because this is a lengthy action. It required for me to use this full session. Indeed, it is why read the textbook today, read the notes. Any doubt, contact me. Yes, you will learn it very exclusively in full manner indeed. Okay. Thank you so much, my dear students. I hope that you might have enjoyed this session. Good luck. Read this one very well. Take care of you very well. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.